Good afternoon. Did you know that the average monthly rent in Lafayette, Louisiana is $792 a month? If you were working at minimum wage, you would have to work 125 hours a month just to pay rent. 19.4% of Lafayette residents live at or below the poverty line. Minimum wage earners in Lafayette continue to struggle to make ends meet. The federal minimum wage provokes continuing controversy because it does not automatically adjust to the cost of living. The federal minimum wage has not kept up with the cost of living in half a century. Minimum wage legislation is controlled by political negotiations and those in power. My name is Shawn Johansson, and today I want to discuss minimum wage and why an increase to a living wage is necessary. According to Collins Dictionary, a living wage is the lowest wage an employer can pay an employee according to law or agreement. According to livingwage.mit.edu, in Lafayette Parish, the living wage for one adult with no children is $14.17 an hour. The poverty level wage would be $6.13. Raising the minimum wage would have broad benefits. It would stimulate the economy, lower the federal deficit by lowering spending on safety net programs like SNAP, lessen the pay gap between low income and medium income workers, and the pay inequalities for women and people of color. It would decrease poverty and the crime rates. Opponents to raising the minimum wage say that it would cause employers to employ fewer people, increasing poverty and crime. However, economists have long since disproven that idea. Of the people living below the poverty line in Lafayette, Louisiana, the ethnic breakdown is 32.2% Black, 29.6% Hispanic, 17.7% Asian, and 11.5% white. If we break it down by sex, it's 20.8% of women and 17.3% of men that live below the poverty level. Raising the minimum wage is not only necessary, it's the ethical choice. I propose that we reach out to our state and local representatives and demand they push for Louisiana to pass state minimum wage legislation that allows our residents to live and make a living wage. Legislation is controlled by those in power, but we have a vote. We must let our state and local representatives know that we will not accept the exploitation of our citizens for corporate gain.